The most expensive lessons in life are often the most valuable. Now, I'm not gonna pretend like this doesn't torture my cranium.
Hi, now I got your attention. I'ma pop some news for you. I lost all my phones. Now, by the time you're seeing this, you've probably already watched a video where all three of us got interviewed. Post talk show interview or something like that, right? And in that video, I showed briefly the editing process of the main talk show thing. Well, that shit's gone, okay? Phone, videos, pictures, and everything in there, memories, everything is gone. But do you know what's not gone?
Let me out of here!
That's right, I'm remaking the entire interview. And I'm looking at the calendar in 5 months. What? You think I'm gonna waste 10 pages worth of script that was written spontaneously while you take out your love of your life out of a date and then okay, hold on. I should take out the love of your life that happens more rarely than having an agreeable college schedule or having the great professor again for the second semester? Your turn. Side note, the music video, I promise, will also come shortly. But I think the music will be better off without a video. I think it's effective more if you can only hear it. Trust me. Now, speaking of college schedule, I know my Western audiences can't relate, not that I don't even have one. But the point of this video is that while it is important to mourn the loss, this video is about more on moving on, you know. After all, I managed to recover quickly thanks to my fiance, who I took out while writing this script. Now, not to be a sucker, but I think credit should be given where credit is due. Thank you, ChatGPT. So what better way to celebrate of moving on to newer tech than, of course, throwing out an all-out party? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. these bricks aren't something you'd easily forget, which is ironic because I forgot to get them back on that's how I get that's how they get lost. I forgot to get them back. Who steals in front of the church on Christmas Day? What? Anyways, I'm specifically talking about memories you've had with them, and it's not something a newly purchased phone can easily replace. Which, side note, I grew up mostly only having Samsung phones. Can you tell I have standards? Oh man, I can remember all the Samsung phones I have. The first phone I ever had was a Samsung, and it's this little thing. It's a cute thing. I think, editor, which is me. Show them the thing. This is a small. It's a very it's very 2010 aesthetic, and all my high school friends will remember this particular phone. Now the next phone I have is also Samsung, but it's a very shitty one. It's Samsung J2 Prime, and it has, the one I received was 1 GB of RAM. No wonder it was like 30 seconds per frame. Damn. Now the next phone is absolutely an upgrade. It's Samsung Galaxy J5 Prime. Now that is GOAT, okay? That phone has been with me since 2015. So it has been with me for 10 years. Not with me, but with my mom for 10 years. And then it's still alive. I have to replace its LED screen, but it's still alive. It could have been 11 years if I had not lost that thing in the church, along with the other two phones I have had. It's Samsung A50, which is, oh my god, the highest phone I had thus far before it got stolen. It's, oh my, I all the things that was I can't do previously, i.e. Gaming in high spec, emulating with no lags, and high quality camera because I upload videos on an unannounced basis. It was all possible on there. My highest quality was made there, okay? The other one is Samsung A04, which is I think it's a low spec one, but it's still Samsung, so I know it's quality. I know it's an upgrade from my J5 Prime, that's for damn sure. But it's 4 GB of RAM, okay? I'm all about RAM. And I forgot this chipset. I'm gonna do the researching later on. But it's a good phone if you're not that picky. I'm not that picky because I have no phone of my own. All of those are secondhand. Now with all these Samsung phones gone, which is sad, and I trust them more than any other brands, maybe this is God's way of telling me that maybe it's time for me to move on and delve onto other brands, which I have now, a Realme C67, and everything here.
67.
Aww, another character. Before I forgot, thank you again, Cathy, for helping me purchase this new phone. This is for you. Look, I'm gonna be honest. As someone who is very used to Samsung UI, it became a learning curve for me on how to adapt on the new standard AI. I meant UI. And the biggest upgrade I had was this phone, Realme C67, has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 685 chipset, which is, I think, superior than any other phone I had before. Now, I'm not easily fooled by these politicians or corporate slogans, but when I hear a phone has a Snapdragon chipset, my mind goes, fuck. So, as a gamer, my first instinct was to, of course, fill it up with games, fill up its storage, and it runs very decently, very well, I think. It's a mid-range phone, I believe, but it's very good, except when it decides to have an aneurysm on its own.
Oh, God, oh.
Hi, I'm phoneless. Do you want to end up like me? No? You make me feel bad. Well, if you don't, then you ought to follow these simple steps on how not to lose your phone. Step 1. When not in use, put your phone in the bag. Very good!
Is it okay? Can I leave now?
Not yet, because step 2.
Ugh.
Never leave your bag unattended.
That sounds basic. Of course I'm not gonna forget them.
Terrific. You just cost everyone 36,500 pesos in damages and compensation, you stupid, forgetful, pathetic f***. Step 3. Make sure you have all your things with you before leaving.
Yeah, don't be like Francis. He only realized he's lost everything only once he's home.
We're the same person, you stupid little Moral of the story? Just don't fuck up like I did. Here's something I would give an advice to you. Hold on, let me grab my old man glasses. Kids, listen to me. There's no better person for you to take this advice from other than me, a phone addict. Okay, and let me tell you this, kids. Don't use your phone too much, okay? If you love your family and your family loves you back, that is a healthy relationship. And that you should absolutely cherish it and don't lose it by just using too much phone. Now, of course, I'm cosplaying as an old person, but these older ups, older ups keep saying that phones are a menace to relationships. I think they're right in a way, but I'd say it's normal for you to use your phone as long as you've been keeping in touch with your family, okay? Don't use too much. Concentrate on your studies. Use your phone if it helps you more than you use it for entertainment, okay? Take it from me, whose mom works for 120 hours and only comes home by the 121st, okay? So that means I'm lonely, so I have every excuse to use my phone almost every second, okay? But still, if you want to live fruitfully, take the phone down, get your music player that's not a phone, hopefully, go outside, take for a walk, get off social media. That shit's toxic. Get the fuck out of there. Okay, live meaningfully, okay? You're in a society where corruption is abundant. Don't corrupt your mind, okay? Now I'm young again. And the top of all, don't be forgetful. Cure your chronic forgetfulness while you're still at a young age. I learned it the hard way, okay? Because, oh boy, oh girl, or oh whoever's in between, it'll only go worse from here. Jump scare!
Action. The most expensive lessons in life are often the most valuable. Now, I'm not going to pretend like this doesn't torture my cranium. Ah!